Okay, I'm going to cover this particular topic. All right, the using of vulnerable and potentially outdated component in the scope of cybersecurity. First of all, the developers is actually having a very tough life. All right, okay, the programmers, the analysts, programmers, all right, it's not an easy life. I've been through it, so I know. Okay, so in order to make things work, all right, better, all right, they will use components. They will use codes that they found somewhere on the internet, GitHub, or some websites that share this type of codes or any particular plugin just to make it easier for them to deliver the product that the user actually wants at the pace that they want. All right, but that actually open up the potential of unknowingly or using vulnerable or potentially outdated component. And one of the reason, okay, is because they don't know. They don't know that it is vulnerable, or they are unaware that it is already outdated. All right. So we need to address this first, or at least there must be a way to address this first. Okay. So one of the way is to first get a way to find out what is the so-called vulnerable components or outdated components. All right. And they are areas that can help you. For instance, CVEs. Okay, this is the old site, but it will migrate to the new site. So I will suggest that in the event that the old URL doesn't work anymore, check the new URL. All right, cve.org. Okay, basically look for the keywords. All right, punch it in, do a search. Okay, and read the vulnerabilities over there. Right, these are all known vulnerabilities. Okay, or check out, your security agency. Okay, trustworthy one. Okay, like for instance, your CCA, .gov. Okay, a lot of people uses it. I uses it. All right. If you are in Singapore, okay, I would suggest you have a look at CSA, CINCERT, which is the Computer Emergency Response Team. All right. Last time they are a website by themselves, but now they are part under the CSA, all right, Cyber Security Agency. Okay, or join, collaborate, okay, share information with people that you can trust. All right. We have our own Facebook group. Right, we don't call it a group. We have our own cyber security guild. Okay, free for all if anyone want to join. Okay, all right. Then what about other things? Okay, what about other beside getting the information that we want? Well, look at some of the dangerous things that you'll be doing. Okay, like for instance, improper use of API calls. Simple example, string copy. All right. Yes, it's a useful function, but have you used it improperly in a way, or you did not validate it properly that people can exploit it? Look at all potential buffer overflow, which is a problem in particularly a lot of application. All right. And the common culprit, okay, over the years are some of those over here. All right. Insecure copy operation, all right, string copy, all right, string concatenation, formatting, all right, for your print, okay, or input, okay, that allow so-called people to exploit your system. For instance, scanf, read, so forth. Okay. Also check out your printing. Okay, especially if you are using a pointer. Okay. Normally people may use this in C and C++ or allocation of memory. All right. Again, usually used in C and C++. All right. So if you allocate memory, you remember to free up the memory. Otherwise, you just keep on allocating memory and eventually you're going to run out of memory. All right. Or possible improper escape input that can lead to SQL injection, all right, and attack to your database. We covered that. Okay. Or are you handling null bytes properly? All right, because null is no value. It's not even zero. It's not even a space. Okay. So these are areas where the developer have to be very careful, right, when they are developing their system. All right. So what about APIs? Okay, they are useful. Okay, they are useful, and some system forces developer to use APIs. All right. So be a bit careful, especially when you're dealing with object creation. Okay, especially when you're dealing with object creation. Okay, create, open of files, potential system escape, such as execute. Right, when you execute something, right, creating processes or any system call, right, any type of a system call, you have to be very careful. Okay, be aware of some dangerous API, and if you are using any third-party APIs, are they trustworthy? Are they the latest? Maybe the old APIs actually has a bug or vulnerabilities. So a new API was developed by this third party. So are you using the new one or are you still using the old one? All right, so these are again areas that developers, programmer, or someone in the organization need to be aware of.